Can you all see me, hear me, anything? It's just gonna go. Like, I'm just gonna let it sit here for a second and see if it backs out again. Okay, I'm gonna sit for a second. See if I can, like, back out or something. Okay. I think it's good. If it backs out again, I'm just quitting. So...
So it was his idea that you set up your school in his house?
Oh, I know rumor has it that I somehow tricked him into it, that I insinuated my way into his home, but I assure you that was not the case.
Were you surprised when you found out that Josiah had left you everything?
Delighted? Yes. Surprised? Not really. Josiah was all alone, you see, surrounded by people like the Crandalls and that banker, Jim Archer. People who were nice to him only because they knew he had money.
Would it be okay if I looked around?
Go right ahead. The place is more like a museum than a house. Josiah was a man of many, many interests. I'll be right here if you have any questions. Now what?
You just said I'll be happy to answer any questions. I go to ask you a question, you say, now what?
Did you hear about the explosion and fire at the Lilac Inn this morning?
I heard the explosion and fire. Ruined my 9 o'clock session.
He's just mean. Guys, like, he's just a jerk.
So you were with a customer when it happened?
Pupil. I was with a pupil. I run a school, not a vegetable stand, and yes, I was. Until I dismissed her 20 minutes early. All the ruckus made concentration impossible.
How well do you get along with Emily and her guardian, Jane?
Very well, as far as I'm concerned. But as far as they're concerned, well, the fact that Josiah left everything to me made some people around here, including Emily and now this Jane Willoughby, very bitter. It hurts me, of course, but it's human nature, I suppose.
It was nice talking to you.
Drop by anytime.
Okay, now time to carry on. Guys, let's snip through stuff.
As you'll soon realize, Josiah's mental faculties were starting to go, I'm afraid. He tended to ramble. Very little of what he wrote in there makes sense.
How to type with just one finger.
What are you when you win barred bounce? What poet is the cat's meow? What will Para, my miniature golf course, get you? What's Gloria's middle name?
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Know that feeling.
Becoder is in the rivet. 2 to the right.
Titans Cove, New Jersey. Hey, guys! I never actually saw that. That's gonna hurt my neck.
It looks like Josiah lent a trivet to someone, but I can't make out to whom.
I'm really hungry. I need to eat something. I think I'm gonna make my grilled cheese.
What do you do with these?
I put them on the windshields of cars parked in the area. Great advertising.
Ever put them on cars at the Lilac Inn?
All the time. I've gotten quite a few pupils that way. I'm afraid that fire today was as unfortunate for me as it was for Miss Crandall.
So, how's everybody doing tonight?
The man on stage in this picture, is that Josiah?
Yes, that's from a production of A Midsummer Night's Dream that he directed and starred in. It closed after 2 nights, but he didn't care. He loved that play.
Hehehe. Okay, now time to go out here and look at this thing across the bridge.
Oh, a miniature golf course! Swell!
Always need those. I'm gonna play the miniature golf like once when my family and I vacationed in Florida. Florida? Yeah, Florida. Like not 10. Like six years ago. Not gonna be able to get this one. No! Really? The game hates me. Oh my gosh. Oh, I hope you feel better, Christy.
I hit it too hard.
That scared me. My phone vibrated. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna get par on this one. 11. It's not good. I could type right. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well.
I hit it too hard.
I am not gonna get this. There's no way I can. Dang it. I can never get up that loopy hill. Dang it. Not gonna be able to get it. This game hates me.
Darn.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get another one. You hit the middle hole on hole 4. You see something cool. Okay. Two. 3. Oh my gosh! 4. Two. Yes, that suits me. 1, 2. Yeah, I've seen this only like once. 1, 2. They get a little dizzy. Hey! Definitely gonna make it now. Thank you, Christy. That actually kind of helped me. 1, 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. No! 10. Oh, I didn't make it! Oh my gosh! Again! Oh, I wanted to end it. I'm for that to happen.
I hit it too hard. Missed it.
Okay, I can't keep doing this because I'm wasting money and time. I'm not gonna be completing half this game today.
That car I saw before is gone.
Now you use this mouse, this is really bad. It's this away.
Something I can do for you?
Well, my name's Nancy Drew, and my father
Say
said
no
that...
more. You're here to pick up some papers. They're in that envelope.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Say, is that your roadster out there?
Yes, it is. Did I park somewhere I shouldn't have?
No, it's just that my regular driver never showed up today, so I've got no way to deliver all these telegrams. How would you like to earn some extra cash?
You mean you want me to deliver them for you?
You've got a car, you're trustworthy, or at least your father thinks you are, so what do you say? I'll pay you 25 cents each time you complete a delivery. And you might even get some tips.
Okay, sure.
Great, you're hired. Here, deliver this to Seymour out at Blenheim Nursery. Come back when you're done and I'll pay you and give you another telegram to deliver.
Great. See you in a little while.
Who played his voice? It sounded really familiar. Like, maybe it was that I played Frank, or the guy who played Ned.
Hello, I'm looking for Jim Archer.
Right through that door. Hello, are you Nancy Drew?
Sounds like Emily called you.
Yes, ma'am. Jim Archer. I'm founder, president, manager, and just about everything else you can name when it comes to this fine enterprise.
I hear that some businesses aren't doing so well these days.
Ever since the stock market crashed, one business after another has closed, including banks. President Hoover keeps saying that a recovery is just around the corner, but you have to wonder.
So what game was Her Interactive going to play, but they changed it, but then they changed the game.
Is your bank doing okay?
I'm happy to report that we're doing just fine, thank you. Excuse me. Main Street Bank, Jim Archer speaking. No, I don't. I'm sorry, but... Yes, I know, but... All right, then just bring it by.
Sounds bad.
Sorry for the interruption. How can I help you?
Do you happen to know whether the jewelry Emily inherited from her mother was insured?
Well, I know for a fact that it was not. Why?
Because someone snuck into the inn today and stole it.
Oh, no. I heard there'd been a fire in the kitchen, but when it rains, it pours, doesn't it? I told Gloria not to let that policy lapse.
Oh no. Just how it sounded. It was like not. Oh gosh, it was like no real emotion behind that. Oh no. It's like faking. It's like, oh no. It's just so hilarious. I laugh every single time I play it. I hear that.
Why did she let it lapse?
She felt that since Josiah Crowley would be leaving her a large sum of money when he died, or so she thought, paying to insure her jewelry just wasn't necessary.
Chicken Little. What? What's Chicken Little? The sky's falling?
How well did you know Josiah Crowley?
Well enough for him to name me executor of his will. An executor is the person who makes sure the terms of a will are carried out.
Why do you think he wound up leaving Gloria nothing?
I have no idea. Truth be told, he'd given me the impression that I would be well taken care of when he passed on too. But when I finally read his will, it all went to top him.
Ah. Yeah. Yakuza cheeks. Yep. That's funny.
Where did Josiah keep his will?
He'd hidden it in a chest of drawers in his house. It took me months to find it. When he named me executor, he said he'd tell me where it was hidden when the time was right. Whatever that meant.
How did Josiah die?
He was sitting in the public library reading when apparently his heart just decided it was time to stop.
What was he reading?
His favorite book, The Make-Up Secrets of Lon Chaney.
The will you found in Josiah's house. Is it possible that Josiah didn't really write it?
Well, the thought that it could be a forgery did cross my mind. But an expert verified that the will had been typed on Josiah's typewriter and signed in Josiah's hand.
But Richard Topham lived in Josiah's house. He had access to his typewriter, and he could have copied his signature.
As far as the law is concerned, the matter is closed, Miss Drew.
But it's possible that Josiah's real will is still out there. Are you sure he never gave you any clue as to where he'd hidden his will?
Whenever I asked him, he said he'd tell me when the time is right. Although, he got a safe deposit box here about 3 years ago.
Maybe that's where his real will is.
Topham has tried to claim its contents, but he can't find the key.
If Topham can't find the key, maybe it's because it wasn't in Josiah's house.
Now, Miss Drew, I wouldn't go jumping to any conclusions.
How well do you know Jane Willoughby? You know, Emily's guardian?
Not well at all. Met her once or twice. Seemed a little flighty.
What does that mean?
What was Emily's mom like?
Had a good head on her shoulders. Friendly, too. Having a big slice of blueberry pie at the Lalakin was always a real treat. It'd be nice if Emily could carry on the tradition, but times are just too tough. If she's smart, she'll sell before the bills start piling up.
I guess I'll be going.
Goodbye now.
Guess it was Black Rose. Lon Chaney or something like that.
Hello, are you Mr. Waddell?
So what if I am?
I found this receipt, and I just wondered what you could tell me about it.
Let me see that. One key, determine resale value, item 493. Oh yeah, this was for that key Jim Archer wanted me to appraise.
Jim Archer wanted you to appraise a key?
It was very ornate, had jewels all over it. Fake jewels, as it turned out. When I told him it was worthless, the cheapskate refused to pay me and told me to keep it.
Do you think I could have it?
Sure, once you pay the appraisal fee.
Which is...
$1.50.
Here you go.
Good, here's the key. Enjoy.
Whoops, sorry.
Don't you ever use this typewriter?
That used to be Josiah Crowley's. It was the only thing he left me in his will. Naturally, it doesn't work. The keys always jam.
October 9, 1929. Dear Mrs. Sheldon, here is the trivet I said you could borrow for your party at Twin Elms. Please take care of it because I will want it back someday. Your friend, Josiah C. I wonder if Josiah ever got his trivet back. Where did you get this clock?
Josiah Crowley gave it to me. It stopped keeping time the minute he walked out the door.
I've never seen that.
It would sure be nice to be able to open this thing.
You know, the minute you walked out of here, something occurred to me. You're Carson Drew's daughter, aren't you?
Guilty.
We went to law school together. Only he actually went into law, and I wound up here. So how's he doing? Business pretty good?
Great. Couldn't be better.
That's nice. That's real nice. Well, you tell him you saw me, and you tell him I'm doing just fine too. So what can I do for you?
The key that you had Mr. Waddell appraise, could that be the key to the clock that Josiah Crowley gave you?
It might have been, I suppose. You know about that?
I found the receipt on the path to Richard Topham's house.
Really? I thought I'd thrown it out. You see, when he told me the key was worthless, I lost all interest in it.
So it would be all right if I kept the key for myself?
I have no use for it. In fact, if you want that old clock, you can have it too.
I guess I'll be going.
Say hi to Carson for me.
Okay, so now we gotta open this thing. go. Another mirror. Sure, let's take it. Why not? Then we can open up the door, the barn door, whatever it is. Whoops. Oh, no, not again. There we go. Dang it, I missed it. What? You can?
I still need to find out what Emily's mom's middle name was.
Dang it. Dang it, now I gotta...
Hi, Nancy. What was your mother's middle name?
Lois. Why?
Oh, just curious. I'll be back in a little bit.
You're the best.
Yeah, no, I've done that before. Okay, how do I do it? How do you fall off the bridge? Where's the other bridge? How do you fall off the bridge? Okay, Chrissy. Aww. Then I can't do it then. Oh, yay, yay, yay. Okay, good. And what is it? Lois. How many? Trying to read this, gosh, it's hard. Okay, apparently there was a third mirror. Do y'all know what that is? I need 3 and I don't have 4. I only have 3 and I need 4. I know where it is. Dang it.
Hello, Miss Drew.
Hello, Mr. Topham. You don't mind if I look around, do you?
Go right ahead.
Was this Josiah's clock?
Everything in here was Josiah's.
Okay. I hate and love this. I'll get back, Misty. Thank God. Yes! Finally, jeez. Yay! Dang it. I didn't think that through. Go.
Something tells me I need to adjust the mirrors so that the light bounces off of them and onto that radiometer.
It's like a split second you have. There we go. Can I have that? I want that. Can I have that? Okay, everybody, I am stopping for tonight because, one, I just have a lot of stuff I have to do, but I will be finishing the game tomorrow. I actually thought I wouldn't finish it, but then I looked at how much I have to do, and I am going to finish it tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Guys, so if you enjoyed this video, these two videos will be up on my YouTube later on tonight. Please like and follow me on my social media sites, and subscribe to my YouTube, and follow me on my Instagram account. Christian, you are welcome for the stream. I hope y'all had a great weekend, and I hope me playing Nancy Drew tomorrow will be a great way to start off the week with people starting with work, me getting back into school after the weekend. Ugh. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed the stream. Hope to see y'all tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Time when I finish Nancy Drew, The Secret of the Oath Clock. Bye, everybody.